Shout out to Rory and Mal. Always love seeing when their videos go viral and their clips. But something recently just happened on their podcast that I want to know what you guys think. This whole East Coast, West Coast beef right now happening between Ray. I don't even know if it's East Coast, West Coast. There's been beef between two dudes. Joey has been fishing though from the West.
Too much West Coast licking. I'm hearing niggas throwing rocks really ain't shit.
Over and over and over. So there's a couple of different artists. It's not like it's just one because Daylight's this and
friends, so the bullets come dimes or dozens. I'm a what you don't know how to be rap commodity. No skill, don't apply to me. West Coast lottery pick, oh they gotta be slick. Jovan, no apologies, I'm mad.
AZ Chikes dissing.
Won't be my first fiend. Everybody from TDE got put on. You the only one out your group that still makes songs. And fuck that bullshit you wrote for Post Malone. And barely that, it wouldn't work and start to act. This nigga.
A couple people with Loaded Lux now was joining with Joey Badass dissing on that side. So it is a bit back and forth. But Rory and Mal say something that's been in my mind. I've been hearing so many people saying, yo, LA's been on fire. LA's going crazy. Name one other person charting in LA. Name one other person charting in LA. GNX and Kendrick Lamar and all that. Yeah, that was a great rollout, great year. Juneteenth last year on stage. Amazing, dope. I love to see it in hip hop.
Yo, hold up. Hold up. We put this shit all together with motherfuckers. Hold up. Come on. Come on. Hold up. Hold up.
But the West having a great year? Or was Kendrick Lamar having an amazing year? Because if I ask you right now, who else is doing anything in the West? And I don't mean that with no disrespect. I love YG. I like what a lot of them dudes do out there. But 2025, 2024, what has the West really done? Lacey, that other dude that Drake called the Fragile Op, maybe him, his song, his mixtape or whatever he dropped.
This guy's like a fragile op, but it's a good song though. You know?
It's a fragile op. Okay, interesting.
He's like a fragile op, but it's a good song though.
Okay, so what does that mean, a fragile op? No.
Chat knows what I'm talking about.
What has the West done at the West? West has done nothing but back Kendrick, and I'm not mad at it. But for us to say the West is going crazy right now, I don't see it. I don't see it. Sub up to the channel, guys. Comment down below and share your thoughts. Let's jump into this video about Rory and Mal breaking down the West. Always saying, yo, everybody's always hating on the West. Everybody's always hating on the West. I hear that shit so much. You know what's crazy? What's one thing I've never heard? Somebody from the East hating on the West. I've never heard somebody like, yo, you know whose music I hate? I don't even think half of the average listeners in the East Coast know currently alive today, dropping music today in 2025. I don't think they do. If I had to gamble, I would gamble against it. The average person, the average hip hop fan in the East knows about 5 West Coast rappers that are active today. And there's people on fire right now, like EBK J-Bo and different people. But I know I've been trying to talk to my peoples from over here about EBK J-Bo and they don't even know who he is. But let's jump into this clip and see what they was cooking up about.
I felt the way about that bar. Okay, let's rap. Boom. Okay, now y'all see why he said the bar. Too much West Coast. He feels like a lot of y'all can't rap. That don't mean that the East Coast don't like the West Coast. He just saying right now, I don't feel like y'all are that good. There's nothing wrong with that. New York has had its times where we weren't that good. The South has had its times where they weren't that good. It happens. You go through waves and you go through periods where it's like, yo, they don't really got it right now. It's not a really lot of dope MCs coming out of the city right now. Like, that don't mean that, yo, we don't like California or we don't like the Bay. Like,
no, but
what the fuck is that about?
Reasons line was, it's a coast jealousy that you niggas think we ain't noticed. Y'all used to be the Meccas. You niggas was really goated, right? So, again, because of what Joey said, I can't be mad at the rappers from the West saying, oh, you niggas is mad we getting love. I don't think that that's a reach that they're saying, oh, you niggas is mad that we're getting love. Because right now, the West Coast is leading the sound because of this whole entire battle that happened with Kendrick. Everybody's over here trying to make West Coast sound in music.
I'll give him a reason to think hate is here now. Let's get to the facts.
Oh, God.
Is the West Coast leading right now or is Kendrick Lamar leading right now?
But Kendrick Lamar is, hold on. Because
how can we be jealous of the West Coast? Like, yes, Kendrick had the greatest year. And again, I was joking with the MLS and the Dodgers and all that for funsies. What is there to be jealous of? Let's have an objective combo. I'll do the devil's advocate shit.
Okay.
Why not say, hey, you guys are jealous of Kendrick Lamar?
Because the Kendrick Lamar sound that he has right now is a West Coast sound.
Okay, name another record that's moved outside of GNX with that sound right now. Come on. Who else in the West? Come on. Come on. So, no. Let's get down to it. The West Coast has gotten away with a lot of shit. Let's get to some facts.
I'm not fighting for the West. I'm just saying I can understand why one would take that as that. That's all. That's all.
I'm asking you a question. Why?
I don't listen to the West Coast music.
I think Kendrick did an amazing thing by putting on a bunch of West Coast artists. But after that, GNX is GNX.
Mm-hmm.
If Jay-Z puts out the Black album, are rappers jealous of Jay-Z or New York City? They're jealous of Jay-Z.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm agreeing with what they saying right now. I'm agreeing with everything they saying right now. That's what we were just saying. Shorty couldn't even name something going crazy in the West. She just wanted to argue. She did it last time. Drake's a culture vulture. Oh my God, we can't stand Drake. Drake dropped No Cure. She's like, yo, he's the greatest. Shorty can never stay firm to a point. Never stay firm to a point.
Addressing Drake's culture vulture ways and the way that he steals from culture.
What did he steal?
We not talking about how he said
all of you niggas, including nigga he's in a beef with. Nobody wanted to take that nigga on tour. Don't make me sit here and look like I'm dick riding. Go look at all the interviews. These niggas are saying, yo, if it wasn't for homie, if it wasn't for him, I don't even know what, yo, salute to the, don't make me say it. These niggas said it. Kendrick thanked this nigga. Rocky thanked this nigga. The Weeknd thanked this nigga. Rick Ross thanked this nigga. Now he don't write his rhymes. Kanye said, yo, he wrote all my shit. I wish I could have that nigga write all my records.
Well,
Your Lord and Savior, Kanye. Your Lord and Savior. All of a sudden, I gotta sit here. No, I'm talking now. All of a sudden, I gotta sit here and look like I'm some OVO, dick riding, Drake caping nigga when I'm just presenting the facts. He helped each and every one of these niggas. You would have never knew who the Migos was if Drake didn't remix Versace.
What? Oh my God, bro.
Who's calling that? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
And another great example, when the Black Album dropped, was Jay-Z going crazy? Or was New York City, yo, New York City, the feelings restored? Like, was the whole New York City going crazy? Was the West yelling jealous of New York? Or was the whole hip-hop game jealous of Jay-Z at that moment? A lot of key facts were shared in this video, man, between Rory and Mal. And I think that it's true, everything that they said. I don't know why the West thinks we hating on them so much. I don't understand why they think that. Y'all killed Pop Smoke and Biggie Smalls, and we still ain't hating on y'all. Throw P&B Rock in there as well. We still not hating on y'all.
The whole West Coast isn't moving the way that they're trying to position this.
Okay.
I'm gonna get killed by Brims in New York and in Los Angeles.
Listen.
Why? No, you just...
Because I'm telling the truth?
Yeah, no.
Mal, what do you think?
About what?
You agree with what he just said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of it, yeah. I agree. Kendrick obviously had an amazing year. He turned it into the West Coast versus one of the biggest artists in the world. He had the pop-out show, brought out a lot of artists from the city, which was great. He used his moment and he used his platform to shine light on his city and a lot of the artists that are in his city, which is great. But now, okay, cool. The light is there. Now y'all got to show up. Now y'all got to perform. Now y'all got to live up to it. Now y'all got to kind of show us. And if this is the moment where a lot of the guys that who Rory feel like a top 10 right now, in this moment, a guy who kind of wasn't even being talked about until he decided to say too much West Coast dick licking. Like, we wasn't talking about Joey Badass's music before that. We was talking about Unique on Raising Kanan.
Fact.
And the great job that Joey was doing on that show. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even about music. It was like, yo, this nigga, Joey, he acting his ass off. That Unique character was so good, they had to bring him back from the dead. So I'm just saying, like, it was that. Now, if Joey says that line, and then he goes on to rap the way he's rapping, and then artists from, the West Coast respond, it's lackluster, it kind of falls flat, it's not really landing like that, then was he wrong in saying too much West Coast dick licking?
Of course it was a flip off the whole shit, but I think Joey Badass was wrong in that flip. And keep white people opinions out of hip-hop for this clip. The West Coast, I'll use DJ Head's word. I think the West Coast has a delusion right now that all of us watched Kendrick Lamar in 2024 and thought West Coast. We're looking at what the West Coast is doing. No, we're looking at Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick lived down the block.
Kendrick lived in Brooklyn.
I'm just saying.
So I love the West Coast unity. I love the pop out. Everyone there. But the fact that y'all think, reason you included, my friend, the fact that y'all think that we are all watching this and going, damn, look what the West Coast is doing. We are not viewing it that way. We're viewing it, look at what Kendrick fucking Lamar just did. Y'all were not in that battle.
But you also...
Every time the West Coast artists come to New York, they go tour fine. Nobody's even worried about it. No one's even thinking about it. But I do wonder what you guys hear. Do you guys hear a whole bunch of East Coast dudes always hating on the West or hating on... And when you hear the West is doing amazing and you look at charts and all that, who's charting? Spooky, scary, hilarious. Like, who's charting out there? Other than Kendrick Lamar adding all the rappers to GNX, other than that, who's charting? Subscribe to the channel, guys. Comment down below. We're on that road to 10,000 subscribers. I really want to know what you guys think about. Because I've always heard we hating on the West. Who? I would love to see. Y'all bullying Gina Views because Gina Views think that Joey Badass is winning the battle.
He dropped finals?
Yeah, the finals is crazy.
He's talking to that nigga personally.
Yeah, it ain't no other niggas involved. It ain't no split. It ain't no split attention. It's I'm on you.
Hey, Joey said, I wasn't gonna talk about your pockets, but you need an optometrist to see Ray-Bans.
Oh.
That's hard.
Yeah, he talking to
He
him.
said from the numbers I could tell you owe. Then he told him, don't bring up my fiance. You said you wrote for my baby mama. No, nigga, that's my fiance. Oh my God. Why did he say this part? The way you let Dot dick sit in your mouth, this the dick licking I was talking about. Oh my God.
That was egregious. That was one of them ones I was sitting there and I just had to sit with that.
This the dick licking I was talking about?
Yeah. Why you keep saying it? Yeah, he said it.
Because he went back. He referencing round one. This what I was talking about right here. You proving my point. On the Red Bull cipher, he said that was right in the control verse. It's a bunch of sensitive ass niggas. For the people who kept saying that this was not a subliminal, that Reason tripping, he's not tripping.
I seen as soon as it dropped, Reason tweeted the emoji. Gina Views right on top. Get in the nigga, bring your ass outside.
Bring your ass outside, nigga. If you paying attention to the timeline, you know what happened previously from when Reason was on Back on Fig. Fast forward some odd months later, he's released from the label.
Yep.
So for Joey to say, you're the next to get dropped off the roster and I'm going to be the reason?
Yeah.
It's fucking clever.
Oh, it's bars.
That nigga, Joey,
What is that?
Joey chewing through shit.
Hey.
Nigga, Joey is chewing through, he chewing through shit. He's like a loose dog.
Effective immediately with DJ.
Yo, Gina's out here putting out posts and everything, crying. I don't know if she's crying, it's all alleged, but when I read it, I'm like, nah, there was tears falling as she wrote, never gonna talk about battle rap again. I'm like, nah, that's crazy. You guys, that's what she does for a living. You guys bullied her to stop talking about rap. It sounds like y'all hating on this code. Sub to the channel, guys. Comment down below. Please share your thoughts. Don't forget we're doing that giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. Also, is Ball wearing the LA hat down, dissing? You know how gangs always throw down what you throw up. Third eye, my people. I'm just joking.